Hey, it's Rose Amy, like literally Rose Amy, new name. Let's try it. Okay, so today I'm going to be reviewing this little thing. It's something that's been floating around for a while. People have said, oh, it's really good because it doesn't like absorb any product, and then it's easy to use apparently. I'm not sure what else was good about it. Oh, it's like cheaper than the beauty blenders. I mean, normally I don't use a beauty blender anyway. I use a brush because brushes are they just feel easy to apply with. Yeah, you have to wash it every couple of weeks, but I'd rather wash it than struggle with a sponge. They just seem to take longer. So here's me without my foundation, and the foundation I'll be using is Stay Matte but Not Flat by NYX in shade Porcelain. I'm just getting the sponge ready. Yeah, so the product is on the sponge. I had to use quite a lot, which it seemed more than I use on my brush, which is supposed to be one of the good things about using the sponge, is that you have to use less product. But I actually found out I had to use quite a fair bit more than what I usually use, and that amount that was on that sponge, that only covered half of my face. As you can see, it doesn't go on as easy as a brush, like around my nose area. Obviously with a brush it's easier to just sweep it on, but with this sponge everything seems to get in the way. It doesn't go like where my nose points are, and my piercings, they got in the way, where with a brush they usually don't. It does look quite cakey. It's not gone on perfectly even. Like my brush, it pretty much goes on even the first time I put it on. Now I was just showing the amount of products after application. Like, it doesn't really leave any products on it, which is not necessarily the best thing, which I will explain at the end. So I'm just putting it on the side of my face. Again, it's quite cakey. The sponge is a little bit easier to use now. I've sort of got used to holding it, but it's still not the most comfortable thing to use. And it just takes a lot longer than a sponge as well, which I did mention in the intro, that sponges take longer than brushes, personally I find. But like on my forehead you can see that it's just not even. Like, I have to go over it again a few times to make sure it's blended in, and my forehead it still hasn't. Because there's me trying to blend it in and I've already gone over that twice. Oh, the problem with it not attracting any products is that I use the very last bit of the product on the brush to go over my eyelids, because I don't want it to be too cakey. Unfortunately you can't do this with this sponge because it doesn't hold the products in place. But I don't want to blob too much foundation on my eyelids. I don't want them to look as cakey or as thick as the rest of my face, with it being really a thin skin. I will also add the link for this on the bottom. I ordered it from a shop on Amazon called Royal Wellness, and I wouldn't know from America. Like, I'm sure you can get them yourself, don't worry about it. But the shop I get it from, they do a lot of Korean and Asian style beauty, and their postage is really fast. Like, it says it's going to come in like a week, and it doesn't even take a week to arrive, because I've ordered from them before and they are really good. So I will put their link on the bottom. I'm not supposed to buy them or anything. I just think they have really good, like, fast postage for what they sell, and they sell a bunch of stuff. Like, you can spend so much money on there. So yeah, I'll put that on the bottom for this sponge. But I do recommend having a look at their shop because they have some crazy stuff on there. So give us a comment, a like, a subscribe, whatever you want to do. I'm going to be doing more videos like this now because I've finished my last exam at university. So hopefully I can get more review videos in. I have quite a few things to review at the moment. I've got some Colourpop cosmetics to review. I've got some foundations that I'm going to review. I've ordered one of those like pore suckers. Even though my skin's not too bad, I have foundation on now. I'm going to give one of those a review and see how that works, because I get them like right in the crevice of my nose. The Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm going to review that. So if you'd like to see any of that, please subscribe, because this is only my second video. And I really need some subscribers and some help. So thanks.